Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm Gavin Osters as a Captain Goo. How do you do? And today we're here for another episode of our Pokemon FireRed GOOlocke. And in the last episode, we made our way over to Celadon City. Got us a couple encounters. We lost our poor little Beedrill. And I got hurt just that happened. Losing the poor little dude. But we're here. We're gonna take on the gym, and you see, Erica starts with Aaron. Now, once we're all said and done here, we're gonna have some decisions to be made. Definitely for sure. So but we gotta get the important stuff out of here, and then we can talk and do whatever we are thinking. Macargo, okay. Don't tell me this is just gonna be. Don't tell me we need. This could have just been a stand sweep if I led. Don't tell me this is just a stand sweep. Don't tell me this is just a stand sweep. Could have mud shotted or water gunned right there. Either or. You know the deal. Milotic, it was not a stand sweep. Well, I could probably. I mean, there's a good chance we could still probably stand sweep, but we can showcase the team here. I mean, level 24 Milotic, yeah, it's child's play. Child's play. I mean, uh, now, if Leech Seed wasn't only, and don't quote me on this, because I don't know, but I feel like Leech Seed's only learned by grass types. If it wasn't just only learned by grass types, I feel like it should be like a Will-O-Wisp, where it hits every time. Why am I saying that? Because Leech Seed is my favorite move. It is just a. I mean, I feel like it does what you need. I mean, we're gonna be in here against the stalling Milotic. I mean, I can just we'll just do this, but Leech Seed is my favorite move because it does damage, it heals, and it does it over the whole. It does it during the whole time, and I think that is very useful. I think, especially in the Nuzlocke, hardcore Nuzlocke like setup, like it is very major that you can get all the damage off needed. Or like it's major that if you need you can heal and you can damage. So, you know what really makes that a good thing? If you can damage and you can heal. And it's not like and then you can choose different moves. Like I could technically go and I could set up. I mean, what a you know, it might not have been it wouldn't have been a stone cold it wouldn't have been a crazy stand sweep where he just bodies everybody, but I mean it would have could definitely have been a stand sweep. Now now then the great thing is they have no real showcase of when where you actually get the rainbow badge. Team 19. Alright. So Our next thing is level 43. So we've got many pathways we can take here now. Um, no, that's I, you know, you know, FireRed was my first game. I say it every time I play. Kanto is my least favorite. We play it a lot, but I try and stay away from it a lot. And I forgot that this was a. I forgot this was a thing. So I think we'll be. I'm going to hope we'll be perfectly good when it comes to not getting over leveled. I forgot about this. That's on me. That's bad. I know. What I mean, what are what you gonna do? Because you can't really do too much. Well, little little frustrating, but all right. I'm going to. I mean, I guess, like I said though, we have a lot of things we can do, and I wasn't even thinking of this part. So, all right. But now we are. Now we're here. We're in a big discussion area, and we got some discussing to do because we're gonna talk about we're going on our One Piece talk because it's the show I've been binging. Um, it's a lot easier. I mean, I've watched a whole lot more episodes of One Piece right now. Like I I hit episode 200 as a recording last night. By the time this comes out, there's a chance I will be anywhere between 230 to 270, if not 300. But but I have been enjoying One Piece. I will say, I've mentioned playing Starfield in the last episode. What I do whenever I play is it is my that is my multitasking is I will binge I have something on and I play games. Normally it'll be like me grinding out some stuff on Madden or like different kind of things like that. But played Starfield some, and I I definitely don't have I didn't I realized I didn't pay as much attention to it, but I I did not enjoy Skypiea as much as Alabasta. Now, realize some of y'all haven't watched it yet, so I will figure out my spoiler-free analysis, which might not be the best, but let's See, I thought I will say I think Skypiea ended really good, and my I still stand by my like the biggest issue with shonen and like just that stuff, which I recognize is like part of what shonen is like being a battle stuff, especially like in Bleach, and that's how a lot of the story is told in Bleach. But I definitely get caught up in the thought process like, oh, there might be too many battles, and I would I will stand on saying that more in a there's a lot of battles, but I've really been enjoying I've been enjoying the Thousand Year Blood War because like there's a lot of battles that they don't linger on within episodes. Like you kind of get it over and done, which I very much enjoyed that. I'm really happy that that is the case for it. Where we've had where I mean you can have one battle go like I mean because one battle in the Thousand Year Blood War might be like 15 minutes. You might get a whole like 22 minutes like the whole episode dedicated to the battle. But like in OG Bleach, like the in the original running of Bleach, like any battle was 3 episodes long, which I'm not gonna lie, it makes me wonder what would Bleach look like if they redone it in this in like the pacing of the Thousand Year Blood War, because there's definitely been things where I've there's definitely and I know I was saying I was going to talk One Piece, but we're going. I know spoiler stuff, and I'll just go off on a different direction. Who cares really, right? But but I mean like with Bleach, like I've been thinking about it with the Thousand Year Blood War because I've thought like, man, I real like it's really nice that you're kind of getting in and getting out of a lot of these battles that I didn't really have the most appreciation for. But at the same time, I'm sitting here like, could you imagine how what they would do with like an Ukiura fight? Like that just like it just doesn't seem good to have the it just doesn't seem like it would be right to have the Ukiura fight be 1 episode. Like that's like there's different episodes where I sit there I'm like, you know what, we need more of this fight. Which this goes to how I mean for me for the most part it is normally like the Ichigo fights that I would rather have more time in, which I know that's going to be something that a lot of people would be like, I don't, because people like side character stuff. But I've mentioned my thoughts on that enough. We're gonna move on. But yeah, like it's it's interesting to think just like what is the best kind of pacing for it. Which I realized why I went on the Bleach tangent to we can circle it back to One Piece. Like because that's like I didn't really enjoy Skypiea because I feel like there was just so many added there's so many added fights for the sake of adding fights. And that's not normally a that's not something I enjoy. That was the whole purpose behind it. And then which or there wasn't many like enjoyable fight. I mean, at least if at least if you add a fight, make it more enjoyable. And I think it is funny whenever I talk about stuff. Like I feel like I criticize things where it's like, why do you enjoy the genre of something? But I just it's just something I've kind of it's just not a very big situation that I just look at. I'm like, all right, that's or it's not a something I've been looking at and been like, yeah, I enjoy that, like just absolutely. And I I will say, as much as I do not like Luffy the character, I love Luffy the fighter. Like I think his stuff is just I mean it's out there. Like it's a very I mean you would hope you would be creative with a person who has the construction of rubber or body composition of rubber. You would you would hope you could make those interesting. And I can get where him being an absolute idiot really builds the ability as a fighter in that sense. So that's kind of what I really would like to say on that. Still stand by. I've been a big fan of still a big fan of Robin. Chopper's a little bit less, but Chopper's a little less cool now. But I mean, it still enjoying the character. Still, Usopp's the worst. I just I'm sorry. I didn't see that. It's just bad on my part. Just bad on my part. But yeah, everyone seems to have like an aspect to him that's actually good, and then there's Usopp. Um, I don't. I feel like I don't know if that's like a minority of the fan base feels like that, or if that's a majority of the fan base is like Usopp's just like I don't. I don't know. I don't like to. I'm just not into like negative like discourse stuff too, so I don't really try and look into those things that much. I think it's cool to give opinions, give thoughts. I mean, just give like a little update on what all's going on. But I mean, I really don't have too much to really add on in a positive, like just saying like positive or negative light. I mean, I can say I liked Alabasta a lot more. I felt like I felt like there were slow points in Alabasta, but I think like the slow points they had were still able to work in telling the story and being able to like grow the story in a lot better timely fashion. And like even like the slow parts or like the parts that weren't like story progressors, like they were able to add like more character development or more character just things to it now. And then in Skypiea, like if um if this is how like the majority of One Piece is, it would be interesting to see if like the because just the random adventure stuff, like they land like they're in a marine base right now doing all these different things. So if that's what we continue to I'm so sorry. Like I feel like I've just don't know what I'm doing right now on this. But like we're in a spot where they're at a marine base and like it's just like allowing like their characters to show in this and it's like, "Oh, that's cool." And I I like just the random side things where you get like a and it's a good like build onto their character, not a I mean where I mean like you're able to get their character, but it's not like the super just like over exaggerated like let's be stupid stuff, which is what it seems like it can be at times. But like still welcome to funny stuff. Like I don't you don't want to leave out the humor. It's just the over exaggeration of some of the characters is just like the kind of characters that I just personally don't really appreciate. So I mean, it's personal preference. Whatever, whatever, whenever, wherever, however, why ever. I don't know. But just kind of. But what I was saying, but going back to if like the stuff really appreciate in like the two like big arcs, and because I do like to I do look up stuff and kind of get an idea of what's like the progression in them in the arcs, and so big up to One Piece for not having like any like super long filler stuff really so far, cause like the big long filler just the big long amounts of filler like a whole saga that's filler is very annoying whenever it has just no like there's no connection to the story. Like and I mean like you can think of the Bound arc, you can think of stuff like that in regards to Bleach cuz I mean nope. Woo-wee. But I mean like the Bound arc is I mean that was something that was very 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 annoying to try and sit through. And and then like nothing comes out of it. So, but it seems like One Piece doesn't have like the level of filler that most of these like big time shows have, which in my opinion is absolutely amazing. And but I just but for the big time stuff, so Alabasta, Skypiea, it seems like the first the first little bit of the arc is I mean it's world building, it's character building, absolutely fun, amazing stuff. The middle part of the arc will be like the just battles, and some of it will be entertaining, some of it will drag on for a little too long, some of it will drag on for a lot too long. And then the end, like this was that was dumb. I don't in my head I was like, okay, we need to move out, lock and load. I don't know, but that the last part of an arc, like just that, like getting like the resolution to everything, getting like yeah, the resolution to it, getting I'm gonna go heal up, but between, yeah, resolution, um, like just like the little like after it's all said and done kind of stuff, which I love. Like I love that. I love whenever a series has the like, this is how it is. Everyone, this is this is a little unfolding action to it. I love that. I absolutely love seeing that, and like you don't get that in a whole lot of series. Like the great So I've I've been really happy with the beginning and the end of One Piece arcs. Um, and going back to the filler discussion though, because filler arcs are stupid. Filler arcs are dumb. But we do get some great filler too. I mean, I will say Dragon Ball Z. I mean, people like Kai because of the no filler. Now here, listen here. Dragon Ball Z has, I mean, it has one of the most iconic filler episodes in when Goku and Piccolo get their license. But just, I mean, iconic episode. But it's one of those things. One of the saddest things for Dragon Ball Z is that like the time Goku spends with Gohan between their time in the hyperbolic time chamber to the Cell games is filler. Because to me, that is some of the best character stuff that like Goku gets. Like I like that's the kind of stuff that I really enjoy seeing. Was just the which I guess like you have to. I guess you have to have like the time that the character is the character, but I love when the character breaks character. Like Serious Goku, like just happy-go-lucky good father Vegeta is a good one too. Like, I like when Vegeta's not always just like super like. And I mean, we are facing Giovanni here, but we're facing an Azrael. So an Azrael that tanks a spark. Hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. All right, all right. We're into this. Linoon. All right, but yeah, and that's one of those I recognize just the but yeahs and stuff that I do a lot. So we and so's and just a bunch of like audio cues that I've given myself. But okay, we're gonna focus in on this Giovanni fight. Do something we haven't done since the beginning of the episode. Which is crazy to think that we took on Erica like 30 minutes ago. One hit, two hit, no more hits needed. No more hits needed. All right. Slowpoke. Okay. We have to expect a confusion here, so we gotta switch in to who can hit on a super effective one. A disable. Definitely not. Definitely not expecting that. Definitely was not expecting that. Skeptilly. Um, I need a flying type, a fire type, or a bug type. And I know what you might be saying. You had a fire type, and a bug type, and a poison type. I mean, I could use a poison type too. Who would have thought that losing a Bijo would be a big deal? Shogun, we're good to stay in here. Like we don't have any worries facing a Shogun. Like absolutely none. Oh, it's level 29 too. So I mean, I think we oh gosh. Whenever you don't hit a oh my. Whenever you don't hit a leech seed though, you put yourself in a bad position. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Oh my. Oh, that. I was just thinking of the amount of damage that the headbutt did, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Dragonair. We're gonna. Level 24, I think we should be good, but I'm going to make sure we're going to get a leech seed off right now. Rock on. Now, okay. Dragon Rage is a lot more terrifying if we didn't have the healing. So let's. I mean, we can only take one more because there ain't no way I'm gonna get. I was really thinking Twister would have taken me under more. All right. one last thing. Boom. Alright. Ranger Tomas. So you raise your Pokemon, child like you would never understand. Okay. We got the Silph Scope. We can go look at ghosties. And that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I'm Gallon Ostrich as a capital Goo. And until next time, peace out.